Okay, so this is the Chibson Buckethead that I got from AliExpress. Um, I requested a couple things different, and I wanted to share with you guys what are those changes and what so far is my experience with the guitar. So this is obviously a Gibson inspired copy, fake, call it whatever you want. One of the things that I wanted to make sure, I did not want the Gibson logo on it, and that was actually one of the things that I had trouble with because after waiting about a month for the guitar to be ready, I contacted the seller and I asked them to make sure that they send me the real pictures of the guitar before putting on a package and shipping it out. I wanted to see it, and I'm glad I did, and I recommend if you're ever going to be buying any guitars like that, you do the same, because they had the Gibson logo on it, and here on the back they had a made in USA and a fake serial number. If you look closely, you can still probably see where they painted it over. So I got a delay of about three weeks roughly because they had to redo all of that. One of the things that caught my attention was the seller had the right size of the kill switch buttons. There's some other sellers that sell this specific guitar on AliExpress that they have bigger kill switches, and I wanted one with the correct size. Another problem I had was when the guitar was ready, this tip was orange, not red. So the seller had to request a red one. I don't know if they painted or just got a correct one. I don't know, but I had trouble with that. It came with white pickups. You can take a look at the first unboxing video. You will see the white pickups. They sound horrible. I'm so glad that as soon as the guitar was here and I like it, I went ahead and ordered those Friedman, and I'll talk about them later. So this guitar has 27-inch scale, so it's a longer scale than a regular Gibson. I got charged an extra $50 for that. So and it took longer. It took about a month for them to cut and have. The seller said that the jig that they use needed to be redone because of the length or whatnot. So I had to do this. Another thing I had to do that I wanted is I didn't want the rosewood fingerboard. I want ebony. I got charged an extra $30 for that, so it's a black ebony fretboard. Because of some problems in the delays and everything, the seller included those locking tuners. Let me see if I can get a shot. Those locking tuners that they weren't supposed to be coming with the guitar, and they don't say Grover or anything on it, but they look like Grovers. But they're really good. I have this guitar for about a month already, and I haven't had major problems with tuning or anything. So I was gonna change them, but I'm probably gonna keep. They're actually pretty good. This is horrible. This thing here is horrible. The one that came, I can show you, was this one. So that was one of the first things I've done, was to try to replace it. You can see a side-by-side comparison. So this is a Gibson original. This one I'm holding is the fake one. Really bad. What else? This is horrible. You can see that the cavity is very, very poorly cut. It's a very cheap plastic. I'm thinking of maybe redoing this with acrylic or plexiglass or something like that. This is, you can see, it's very poorly cut. The other one too, the other one, it's really bad. I had trouble with the sides. So if you watch the unboxing video, you see that there was a lot of scratches and a lot of little details on the side of the fretboard. There's still some here. You can see some here. So what I've done is I took all the electronics out. So I used this opportunity and I redid it. The sides, I had to sand everything smooth. I had trouble with this fret, this second to last fret. On this bottom part was higher. This bottom part was higher, so I was getting a lot of fret buzz on it. I tried the intonation, it didn't work, and it was only here. So when I was sanding the sides, I also took the opportunity to sand. I file this round. I put some masking tape and I file, and I made sure to file it somewhat round, and I use a triangle to check the levels, comparison the levels, and this is really the only fret that I had to do. The other frets, they sound good. They don't give me any trouble. What else I had trouble with? Yeah, so as you probably noticed, this humbucker is supposed to be here. So this is supposed to be here. Not really the biggest deal, but this is my first Les Paul, so I think there's a tone difference that I probably not gonna notice because I never had a Les Paul before. And that was pretty much it. There was a couple of little dings here on the edges. I knocked that off with sanding some very fine 320 grit sanding paper. That took care of it. So overall, it's a great guitar. It sounds actually really good. I'm gonna be doing a couple more modifications on it, but it sounds really good for what I paid. If you're interested, I'm not gonna put the link of the store, but if you take a look at Aliexpress, the name of the seller is Eva Green, and her store is called CBD Music. So just look it up. I couldn't leave a review there because when I purchased this, her store got closed and she opened another one. So on that other one, there's no order, and I can't leave a feedback or a review on that new store. So that's what actually one of the things kind of scared me during the whole process. The store just closed, and then we couldn't talk with regular message. I had to talk through the order, and I got really close from canceling that because I got a little bit scared. It's a good amount of money. So what I changed on this guitar, so I opened those and I use insulation, and I insulated everything. I'm gonna put some pictures of the process. I insulated everything, and what I did is I got those Fluenza modern pickups from Fishman. I wanted them just to be able to be versatile, just to be able to play several different things, just not heavy music on it. So the idea of this is they have on the tone knob push for a more vintage voicing, so it changed the voicing of both pickups. And what I did is on the volume I install coil split, so I can have single coils in vintage style, and I have three-way switch. I really like it. They sound really good. I'm gonna post some sound samples at the end if you are interested, and I'm gonna make available on the description below the DIs. So if you don't like the sound that I run through, I use a Line 6 Helix. If you don't like the sound of the Helix, you can get the DIs and just run through your effects or whatever. So yeah, so that's it. I probably gonna be later replacing the bridge. Not a big deal for me right now. But that's pretty much it. Even the locking tuners, they work really good. I was surprised how well in tune they stay, and the ratio for tuning, it's good. It's overall good investment. So if you have any questions, just leave it down below. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys.